Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spark and Chaos, a journey of thought from Kyle and
Leah Clark. How's it going?
Spark and Chaos! A journey of thought with Kyle and Leah. We just watched, I'm not even going to lie, we watched it yesterday. We haven't done that before, so if we seem foggy, that's why, but that's why I'm wearing, are you wearing the same thing you wore yesterday?
No.
I'm not either.
And I don't have my face on, because usually we watch it and I put my face on, and I did, and
We both just got back from some cons, and it's just chaos, but wanted to make sure we got this in. So, it's just a little bamboozled, but
a little bamboozled.
just a little bit of boozled. I mean, we're not like boozled.
Right, we should be. Not
God, yes.
boozled. We should be boozled.
Patreon only. We film it again, but super drunk.
Super wasty.
Super wasty.
Yes.
But this is, so we watched episode 4, season 1, My Hero, Start Line. Mm-hmm. And this is about our little baby boy, crybaby Deku.
Start Whine.
I like that. He's got the quirk. He had the hair, but it hasn't like manifested yet, and so now he's got to do the exam. And it's a whole battle with these robots and stuff.
Yeah.
So my immediate reaction was, good Lord, like UA must have some rich, what are they called? Where you like, after you graduate from the school, you like give money back, just a donation?
Like a charity or something, like a...
Or alumni donation or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Specific word for it. But they must have a really rich alumni. Because,
like it's given back, because
yeah, they build basically these giant cities, and it's not just one. Like they like pan out, and you see like there's like multiple of these cities.
Just so you can take a test.
Just so you can take a test.
I know it's set building basically.
Yeah, like
per test.
Intensely. I guess it could all just be made of cardboard.
It could. Kind of reminds me of like Big Brother. You know how they used to like build those entire sets outside, and they're like, oh, go do a competition and see who's best. And there's like okay. Well, it's like that.
Okay, it's like that.
It's like that.
Okay.
Because these guys built like a city for them to run through and fight, whatever. And I'm just saying.
And the robots.
Yes.
Are there robots in Big Brother?
Yes, sometimes there are. They're all built. Yes, and you have to like climb them, and I don't know. Sometimes it's like they're really elaborate.
Wait, what? I thought Big Brother was like a mentorship or something. I thought it was just like a.
No!
Wait, what's Big Brother?
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's Big Brother?
What is Big Brother?
Are you kidding me?
No, I've never seen it.
You've never even heard of it? This is like a pop cultural thing. Like that, it started in like the early aughts and it continues to this day.
I thought it was like I'm gonna take you under my wing. Like...
That's Big Brother's Big Sisters.
Wait, so what's Big Brother? It's a show? Like a reality show?
Yes.
But they build stuff?
Oh my God, no! Like, okay, so it's like a reality show. Okay, Big Brothers Big Sisters is what you're talking about, where they take a foster child or somebody under your wing.
Yeah.
And you mentor.
Okay.
Big Brother is where they get like just strangers from all around the world, put them in a house, and they have to like scheme to get one person out. And every week, they all vote somebody out secretly, right? But you do the challenges to get immunity so that you can't be voted out. And those are the ones where they build big old giant sets in their backyard. But they're called Big Brother because they can't leave the house. So Big Brother's always watching you. And and the fans used to be able to like plug in even when the show wasn't running, and they would have live stream of the entire house, and so you could just watch them. Oh. Whatever. Yeah. And
that's
so
weird.
Yeah, it was wild. Anyway, but I always thought the same thing that you said when they're like, oh my gosh, they must have so much money to do like these elaborate, sets for your tests.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Huh.
Anyway.
So My Hero has that Big Brother money.
It has Big Brother money. They do.
That's cool. So it's these these fake battles, right? They have to fight these robots, and so they say it a few times, mock battle.
Right. But they don't really seem mock. Like, they seem like they're actually battling.
It's not. But the words mock battle always reminds me of a Joel McDonald story.
Why?
Who, by the way, is Aoyama. Was his debut last?
I think it was. That was the first time we saw him.
Was that last? No, I think it was this episode. Sorry, it was either last episode or this episode.
Yeah.
Joel McDonald is the voice of Aoyama. But I was, years ago, I was engineering for Joel. And
on Sergeant Frog?
No. This was, I couldn't even tell you the show. I was covering as an engineer, so it wasn't my normal setup. But this girl who came in, she was a fine actor, but everyone gets locked into a read every once in a while, and you get kind of stuck. So she, unfortunately, hers was like this big paragraph, and the last two words were mock battle, and so it was like it was something like, oh man, we had a good time, yesterday in preparing for this real battle. I can't wait to do more mock battles. So you had to say that, mock battle.
More mock battles.
More mock battles, yeah.
Okay.
So she'd be like, da-da-da-da-da, mock battle.
Oh.
And it was this whole big paragraph.
Shoot.
And just over, and it got to the point where we'd be like, oh, man, because she wouldn't get it. And so he'd be like, okay, so you're saying mock battle. We need you to say mock battle.
Mock battle.
Got it, I'm so sorry. Da-da-da-da, the whole paragraph, mock battle.
Oh, no.
It was so
I hate
brutal.
that. Yeah, it definitely just gets in your head. And
she just got stuck. And so I think we ended up like, hey, man, I'm just going to hit record. Just have her literally say
mock battle.
So she did, and I just like spliced it in.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
I felt so bad. But anytime, and I hear it more often than you'd think, anytime I hear the words mock battle, I think of that.
Mock battle. Yeah, it's one of those ones like once you hear it over and over again, it sticks out when you do hear it. And do you get like a little rigor? Like you're like, ooh.
I'm like, oh God, what did they say? Mock battle.
Mock battle.
God. Yeah.
Mock battle.
Mock battle.
Mock battle.
Oh yeah, and then Iida, remember he blocks Deku.
How?
Because he's like, Deku's like kind of about to go talk to Ochaco.
Oh yeah.
And then Iida's like, we don't have time for that, or whatever
Yes.
he does, and Iida is
he's kind of like giving me, I don't know, PC vibes lately.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how you were in high school, but
Right.
I was the long-haired rebel.
Were you really?
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, here, so this is, well, do you remember
Show and
this?
tell.
Well, so this is the same vibe that I had.
Okay. I remember when you first showed up on the scene.
Yeah. You remember that, Kyle?
Holy sh! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was, well, here, we'll put it up here. But yeah, it's me with a mohawk when I was 21. Yeah. Whoa, crazy. But yeah, in high school, I had really long hair.
Mm-hmm.
I had a big beard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What changed you?
What do you mean?
Well, how did you decide to get out of all that? Like, you put it all down. Like, you have hair and a ball cap and 3 daughters now. What's happening?
I'm still that guy in
On
here.
the
In here. I don't know. Your style changes.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, I want to try this. I think I got not like, it's weird to say I got into, but I got more into I got really into the 1940s. I really liked that. I love the fedora and the suit and looking sharp,
So you got into that with the head hawk.
Well, no. That was in celebration of working somewhere where I didn't need a dress code anymore.
Oh, fierce.
Because I went from working at Walgreens.
Okay.
To working there, and I was like, oh, there's no dress code. I can do whatever I want. Mohawk.
Shave it off.
Yeah, it was good stuff. That was
Dying
fun.
it blue.
But yeah, no, just simply the mohawk. Driving with a mohawk sucks because you have to drive like this.
Do you really? No, you don't.
Yeah.
Really?
Or recline your chair. Yeah, because you.
You know who has a mohawk now?
Who?
Freaking Matt Smith.
Who's Matt Smith?
He's the 12th Doctor. Doctor Who.
Oh, I don't want.
Is he the 12th? No, he's the 11th. He was the 11th. 11th Doctor. So it's David Tennant and then Matt Smith with bow ties. Well, he was bow tie. Anyway, I saw him at a con recently, and I was like, oh my gosh, Matt Smith. Dude was running around with a braided mohawk, and it was colored rainbow.
Well, hold on. Are the sides of his head shaved?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's a legit mohawk.
Yeah, it was legit. It was like sides of the head shaved, braid down the mohawk, and it was rainbow colored.
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's the doctor.
That's the doctor.
Yeah, running around.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
Where do we get on this?
I don't know. We were talking about Iida.
Yeah. So, yeah, Iida, he's not a bad guy at all.
No, he's not a bad guy.
I would not be friends with him in high school.
Yeah, he seems really crabby.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fans I hear like, oh my gosh, I love Iida. And of course everyone loves the Tatum, but
yeah, Tatum's great.
Tatum's great. I love the Tatum.
Iida, he he'd be the one like you'd shoot spitballs at from if you're sitting behind him.
Okay, that's kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah.
So I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, well maybe later he becomes cool, but you're saying nah. Not really. But you were in class with him the whole time, so you can tell. Like, you know that part.
Yeah,
you know the parts that you were involved in, but you don't know, like, his backstory or, like...
No. Deku doesn't really interact with Iida.
Oh.
Now that I think about it.
Okay, well, I guess we'll figure out who he is. And if we would like him or not. So far, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just rank everyone that we see. Like, would we hang out with them or not when they first show up?
Okay, so Iida would not hang out with.
Absolutely would not hang out with.
Aoyama.
The French guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hang out with him.
I'd hang out with Aoyama. Who else is in this episode?
Ochaco.
Well, we've seen her already.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, definitely hang out with Ochaco. She's a sweetheart.
She's cool.
Principal Nezu. Are we just the kids?
No, everyone. Principal Nezu. No, Azawa shows up too, right?
No, that's next episode.
God dang it. Okay.
Okay, so we hear Principal Nezu.
Yes.
Jerry Jules, little mouse guy.
He's a little, of course.
Yeah.
I would love to have him as a teacher. Could you imagine if you walked in and you're like, oh, it's biology with this little guy. Yes, absolutely. Oh, and then we heard. Did we hear Midnight or no?
Yeah, we heard Midnight.
Okay.
Well, we hear Elizabeth Maxwell.
Right.
So
but we don't get to see.
Yeah. We assume it's Midnight. I'd hang out with Midnight.
Yeah. All night. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. We hear David Wald.
Oh yeah.
Who, spoiler alert, he voices Tetsu, another student from Class 1B. But we hear him here. I don't remember what I think he like voices a hero, or is he like, I think the Southern guy? I should have looked this up. Let me look it up right now.
Look it up.
I think he's the cowboy.
There's a cowboy. Gosh.
He's like a cowboy hero.
Oh my gosh, there's a cowboy hero?
Yeah, this guy. So we hear him, and he's a teacher, so I assume he's there. Snipe.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Look, right there. There he is.
Oh, wow.
So cool.
He's a cool looking dude.
Yeah. So I assume he was there, and he's a teacher.
Okay.
So he's a teacher and a student.
Yeah.
And he's some bits. We hear him throughout the show, that episode, too. Well, while we're talking about it, I'm just going to go with some of my voice notes here. So we got Joel as Aoyama, Jerry Jules as principal. We hear Maxwell and Wald as Midnight and Snipe. There's the guy with he's one of the students, the red and white weird hair. That was Matt Shipman, who's just like this little bit guy. I don't think he ever turns into anything, but later Matt Shipman plays another character from another school, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. He's in the same school as Kami, Brittany Karbowski's character.
Yeah. When did she show up?
I think season 2 or 3.
Oh.
We hear a kid say, "Didn't think he had that kind of strength." Later, that's Jean-Luc, Jamie Markey's brother. Yeah.
Jean-Luc.
Yeah, we hear a little Jean-Luc action.
A little cameo.
Yeah, a little cam.
Does he come back?
I don't think so. I mean, he's probably. I don't know. I don't know if he has a character or not.
That's interesting, Jean-Luc. I wonder how that happened.
Little Jean-Luc-y Luke. David Wald also he says like passing with 0 score, like he's one of those little bit lines. Orion Pitts, we've heard, I think, Orion in every single episode so far.
Really?
Yeah.
So he was he was very distinctive this time, because I don't think I caught him last time.
And of course, one of the big dogs, now retired and living in the Washington area, I believe, Julie Erickson as Recovery Girl.
I remember her. She has such a great voice.
She does. She is a fantastic lady. She is chilling out close to her family now. Good for her.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she is a Recovery Girl in season 1, and then season 2 we have the switch over I believe Lucy Christian takes over.
Wait, what? Lucy
Cover
Christian?
Girl. Yeah, she's doing her own lady voice.
I want to do an old lady voice. God dang it.
If you guys watch the Patreon video of us watching it, Leah does a great Deku.
I do. Freaking Deku.
Freaking Deku.
All 4 of his freckles. I love him.
Okay, we both, when we were watching it, we both loved the line. It's like this serious moment, and you know, cause like Deku, he's like, all right, I gotta do well on this test, and All Might says, he like goes back to him thinking about All Might, and he says, come on, kid, da da da, and clench your butt cheeks.
Yes, what was that about? Clench your butt cheeks.
Clench your butt cheeks.
Like, I guess it makes you feel like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Remember, okay, so episode 1.
That almost sounded like a joke, though. It sounded like
Yeah.
somebody was like, hey, let me say this instead.
I am a fan of really goofy stuff in serious moments. Like,
Yeah.
Because it almost
Me too.
forces you to take it extra seriously because you're like, wait, this is a
Like, wait a
serious
minute, what?
moment, and he's saying this thing. But remember in episode 1, I talked about how like who I thought All Might got in, or either Sabbath's performance or the character All Might drew inspiration from, and it was like the Tick and some other ones.
Yeah.
And I said Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. So
Yes.
when he flies, he says, "Cling tenaciously to my buttocks." And so we've got clench your butt cheeks.
Clench your butt cheeks.
Clenching your butt cheeks is good for your lower back.
It is. It actually is good for your hamstrings as well.
That's right.
It keeps you in
Okay.
alignment. Yeah.
So
So
clench
you
your butt
can-
cheeks, kids.
Yeah, if you're feeling like you got a little pain in your back, just clench your butt cheeks.
Listen to All Might.
Yeah, listen to All Might.
Clencheth thine butt cheeks.
Clench your butt cheeks.
Clench your butt
Oh my
cheeks.
gosh.
Okay, now I had an issue.
What?
I don't know if it could probably be explained, but I saw something and I was like, Okay, so remember, everyone, one of the teachers was like, let's see how they handle this. Boop. And
Yeah.
the big 0-point robot comes in, right?
Yes, yes.
They all run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Deku like is falling and he's like, crying. Who is trapped under some rubble?
Oh, it was Ochaco.
Couldn't she just make it float off of her?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. But did she know yet? Did she know that that was her quirk yet?
Yeah,
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, why did she be like
She
zero
could've just been like,
gravity?
"Boo."
Does she have to be above the thing, maybe? Or no?
I don't know. I think
That's
her only like she can't make herself float, but I think her only drawback is if she uses it too much, then she throws up all sparkles and stuff. And I know there's a weight limit, like she can't lift. It's like something like 5 tons, but I don't think that rubble weighed 5 tons.
No.
So
But yeah, she could have easily like.
someone answer that out there. Why
Yeah.
didn't she just lift it off her?
Why didn't she? Was she waiting? Was she like?
It
Maybe she was in shock. Maybe she's one of those freeze people,
Oh,
like fight, flight, or freeze. So
Yeah.
she's like, freeze. I'm
She
scared.
freezes.
Maybe.
But she
I
was
don't
like,
know.
"Ugh," and like I think she said something too. I don't remember, but yeah, she was like, "I'm stuck," or "Help me," or something.
Yeah. Like she knew she was stuck. She should have.
I think she works for the League of Villains.
Maybe that's why she's in love with Toga secretly on the
Yeah,
side.
that's right. Because she was like, "Oh no, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get this Deku kid killed."
That'd be so cool. But then they fall in love and it's weird and I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, lots of Deku. Speaking of Toga, Leah is still waiting for the moment where she's like, "That's why Toga's into this guy."
Yeah.
And so I don't think this episode helped necessarily because he still cries an insane amount in this episode.
He still cries too much. I mean, we did have like a moment of his like biceps like ripping out of his shirt for a second.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I thought maybe, but I don't know. I kind of get it. He wants to be like All Might. She wants to be like Stain. So they both have this weird thing about wanting to be other people. But it's not like she sees that. So I don't know. Maybe she senses it. Maybe she could smell her own. I don't know.
Smell her own.
Yeah. You can smell her own like species. Like she's one of them. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't found anything yet that makes me go, now that's it. That's where he became Bae.
That's where he became Bay. And like, it grossed me out. So yeah, he definitely did become Bay. So he has this cool punch. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so he used all for one, or one for all. I'm going to confuse those every single time, by the way. He uses one for all in his legs to super jump up, immediately breaking his legs.
Yes.
And then he does just a generic smash.
Oh, yeah. He does a smash. Just a smash. And then he gets...
Yeah, so then he's like...
weenie arm.
Like, so she's like, wow. Like, she could be like, look at that cool punch he does. And then he's falling, and his just arms flopping, and his legs are just flopping. And probably not super cool looking.
No.
Yeah, kind of gross.
But she also likes... I mean, that's one of her quotes is that she likes guys that are beat up and smell like blood.
Well.
So that
then that's it.
Because
Because he's always breaking his limbs.
He's always falling apart, and being beat up. Maybe that is it. I mean, I don't ever remember having a moment as Toga going like, damn, now that is some roadkill I want to get on top of.
Some roadkill.
You know what I mean? That's what he looks like.
Yeah. He's just like flopping in the wind.
Yes.
But yeah, he uses Quirk. Although I just thought of this. It's not even in my notes. So remember a couple episodes back, we were looked up the difference between like Texas Smash, Detroit Smash.
Yeah.
Well, so Deku just does Smash. So what is just Smash? What is that? What's the difference between that and Detroit? Because remember, he's falling, and he goes, oh, I know how I can save myself. I can do a Detroit Smash, like as I, because it shoots the wind, and so it'll break his fall. So there is a difference, because he wasn't just like, I'll just do a Smash.
Right.
So what's the difference between a Smash and a Detroit Smash?
I think it was like, I don't know.
Because Detroit and Texas, it was like Detroit creates more wind. Mm-hmm. But then what's a normal
what's
smash?
a regular smash? It's just like a generic smash. I'm going to look it up.
Look it up.
All right.
Look it up. Yeah, so we got more Deku crying. He cries a lot in the episode. Because he's scared of the robots.
He's traumatized. He's hurt. He's broken.
He's broken. And then so everyone's running around getting points. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, God. And he ends up with no points. Because the only robot he did destroy was worth 0 points.
That's right, but...
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
So he ends up with 0 points. So he's like, oh, I didn't do it. He's all sad. I did love, though, actually, going back a second, I love Ochaco's saving slap. So he's like, I'm going to Detroit Smash, and then I'll break my fall. And right before he hits the ground, she slaps the shit out of him.
Yes. I was like, wow,
to make him float.
To what?
To make him float.
Oh, yeah. And then she throws up.
Yeah.
That's great. That's sweet. It's a love story, really.
It was good. It was because at all costs, she just needed to touch him with her special finger pads.
And that worked. However, it's like she couldn't just.
Yeah. I'm interested. Someone needs to tell me.
That's so true. Like,
why didn't she just lift that off of her?
What is. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I distracted you.
No, I was looking for the.
Difference between Smash and Texas Smash.
So. It just says performed while using one for all Quirk, Detroit Smash. Let's this, blah, blah. It doesn't really say. Maybe it's just I don't know. There's got to be one. Hold on. Detroit Smash. What are all of the smashes? Okay.
What are all of the smashes?
All of the smashes. They are ultimate moves. Thanks. If it noticed. All Might's moves are just an American state and Smash, yet they all look the same. United States of America Smash is his strongest move.
Oh.
Is that true? Ohio Smash? There's an Ohio Smash?
An Ohio Smash?
This is so random.
But there's no just regular
Smash?
Smash?
There's no regular... I can't see that. Okay, hold on.
Maybe it's like... It's just... When you're new to the Quirk... Mm-hmm. That's all you can do is just a generic punch, and then you start specializing as you really learn the Quirk.
Yeah, well, this one's now saying the regular Smash is the Detroit Smash. What the heck?
I don't know. I feel like one of you out there has...
They have the answers.
You have the answer.
Because Google is letting me down hard.
Google, come on, Googs.
The Googs is having a stroke.
Come on, Googs.
Guggenheims.
All right, and then of course she saves them, and then throws up rainbows, which I love. I love Uraraka as a character. I think she's great. Fun fact, so I've played or I've actually played 3, but 2 of the main My Hero games. You ever playing the games?
Mm-mm. I'm in one of them.
Aren't you in 2 of them? 3 of them?
Am I? I don't know. I tracked for one of them.
Oh, maybe you're not.
Yeah.
When you're Denki, you're in all of them. So.
Oh.
You're not in Fortnite, though. God damn it. Okay.
Shoot.
One's Justice 2 is the arena fighting game. And so any of these games, I'm like, well, I got to play Denki first. And so I was playing, and I would, like, do pretty good or awful with Denki. No in between. So I'm like, well, let me try the other characters. And so there's a couple I like, but I've found that I'm really good with Ochaco. Consistently good.
Really?
With Ochaco. So then My Hero Ultra Rumble came out. And same thing. Let me play as Denki. I never won. Horrible. Then I switched over to Ochaco, and I won my first game.
Really?
Yeah. And Ultra Rumble's like, you know what a Battle Royale game is?
Nope.
You know what Fortnite is?
Yes.
Have you ever played it?
No.
Have you ever seen it?
I have.
So you know it's like last one standing wins or last team standing wins?
Yes.
That's the same. That's what Ultra Rumble is. It's
Okay.
Battle Royale. So, yeah, I never was able to win as Denki, but I did win as Ochaco.
So basically that means Denki's quirk is kind of not good.
Well, no, because people who know how to use him, I think it's just more complicated.
Okay.
Like hers is just like, make stuff float, and now I can pick up this stone pillar and hit you with it.
Oh.
Where his is like, I got to set a trap, because that's the big thing. You like put a little electric here, a little electric there, and then when they like go into it, you activate it, and they get shocked.
Sounds like a lot of work.
They also nerfed him. He actually used to be really good, because you could do his big discharge field, like big dome of electricity.
Yeah.
And so you'd kind of run in and then boom, activate it, and then you'd catch whoever was in there. But now, if you have enough shield, it doesn't stop you, and so then you can hit the Denki person.
Oh.
So it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah.
So they nerfed him a little bit. But.
What's nerfed?
Nerfed?
Yeah.
Like they made him worse.
Oh, okay.
Like they threw an update. They're like, he's too powerful, nerf him. As opposed to buffing, which is like...
Oh, that's so cool. I learned things today.
Yeah, nerf and buff. There you
Nerf
go.
and buff.
Nerf and buff.
Speaking of Fortnite, I just thought it was a fun fact. Somebody made a really funny joke at a con this weekend about my cosplay. What's her name? Her name's Bridget. What do I call her? My mascot.
My Bridget.
My Bridge.
My Bridge.
My Bridget. She's my mascot, and she dresses up as Toga, and she's amazing. She looks just like her. And somebody this weekend was like, "Oh, so you're like Fortnite Toga." Get it? Because it's different. It's not the real one, but it looks like it. I love it.
Fortnite Toga.
Yes, she's Fortnite Toga.
I like it. Okay, so she throws up, and then that ends the exam. So before we move on with the episode, let's do some first segment of the episode, viewer questions. This is from Choo Choo Pikachu. What's up, Choo Choo?
Choo choo.
If Toga would have taken the UA entrance exam, what would her score have been? And so we'll talk about it at the end, but yeah, you get villain points and rescue points.
I don't know. She would have gotten some villain points for sure. Like she would have been able to, do something bloody with her quirk and I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know. What's the levels? Like what?
Well,
if it's out of 10, she would have gotten a 9. I think. Don't you think?
I think she would have gotten 0 villain points.
Why? She would have been able to beat up villains.
How? Those big robots?
Yes.
How?
By turning into somebody that's big and beating him up.
Wait. So I just don't know how her quirk fully works then.
Oh yeah, she like.
I thought she just looks like them. Does she also? She can also use their quirk?
Yes.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's a spoiler. Like that comes out later. Like later. So.
Okay, well I didn't know that. Okay, so she could turn into a big, strong, punchy type and be a big, strong, punchy.
Yeah, but then there's another caveat on that. So maybe not. Now that I think about it.
Oh, because she has to like really
care
about them.
Yeah, so she couldn't just like stab the Hulk and be like, give me your muscles. Like, she could look like him, but she doesn't love him. She can't use the quirk, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe.
Zero villain
Maybe
points.
zero. Yeah.
But
she would have gotten the rescue points.
I think she would have gotten a lot of rescue points because Ochaco's in danger and Deku like kind of goes in and is potentially in danger. I think she would have been like,
she'd been like, oh,
I gotta
shoot.
stop. I gotta help him.
I would have gotten. She would have like scooped up all those rescue points.
That's
like,
right.
Eaten them with cheese and.
She would have jumped up with Deku and they would have gone, Toga Deku smash.
Toga smash.
And like she cares about him, so she would have gotten his blood, and then they would have done dual smash.
Yeah, they would have been like couple smash or like
couple smash, yeah.
But
you can be a part of this too, Ochaco.
Oh, so it's an Ochaco Toga Deku smash.
Ochaco
Deku's Toga smash.
All right, you ask the next one.
Okay, I sure do.
Thank you, Choo Choo. We got another Pikachu one.
Pikachu on the payphone. Yes. What got you into the anime nerd culture sphere, and how has that influenced you today?
This is such an interesting question because growing up, if you were into it's called the nerd culture because it's nerdy. You got beat up if you were like, yeah, I really love manga. And they'd be like, shut up. Not the case anymore. Anime and manga is very much in the mainstream.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
I was never really into anime or manga. I was a video game kid. Since the age of 4, I played Duck Hunt, Mario Bros. 1 and 3. Didn't play a lot of 2 back then. And Zelda.
You played Zelda?
For the NES, yeah. Because my neighbor's older brother had an NES, and so we go over there and we play it a lot.
That's so
Duck
cool.
Hunt specifically, I remember. And then in 1992, for Christmas, got a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Played the out of that.
Really?
And so I have an older sister and a younger sister, and we would play. So it was in my parents' room. So we had to like ask to like play it, and then eventually they got so tired of me going in there and playing that when they got a new living room TV, it was a 27-inch, like huge. So they moved what was like a 21-inch into their room, and that 19-inch sharp, which is actually that TV out there.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that's it? That's the one?
They moved that and said, hey, can I just put that in my room so I don't have to ask you to play this game anymore? And they were like, okay. So I had the TV in my room, and my sisters, they played for a little bit, but they were like, we'll just have it in your room and watch.
That's so cute.
So then it was a bad idea because I played constantly.
Aww.
I was super into video games. So video games, but I did read a lot of fantasy books. I still do to this day, and I was really into the Ninja Turtles. That was my jam. So I think all that kind of together,
That hurled you into the nerd.
Hurled me into it, yeah.
Is that why you applied at the Funimation? Because you were into it, or that?
No, I was never into anime or manga.
No, but I mean.
No, I was into music. I wanted to be an audio, like I wanted to produce albums.
Oh, cool.
So I went to like audio recording school and met Chris Sabat at Dallas Audio Post. You know DAP?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you're pretty good. You should apply up at Funimation."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I was like, "Sure." And I did.
And then there you are.
And now here I am.
And here we are. Hello, friends.
The rest is history. What about you?
Hey.
What got you into all this?
Oh, well, I was into.
You weren't into anything nerdy.
Not nerdy. No, I was into Gem and the Holograms.
Nice.
I loved them.
Nice.
I liked Mario. I played Mario.
Yeah.
The Duck Hunt, like that one. I also played Myst. Did you ever play Myst?
No, but I know about it.
I was obsessed with Myst forever. And then I kind of lost interest for a long time, and then I went to babysit at some point, and some kid had video games, and I went to go play because I was like, oh, I love video games, and everything was all advanced. And
Do you remember what system it was? Or what game you played?
It was Mario Brothers with the Yoshi. Like Yoshi was a part of it.
Super Mario World?
I guess so. I don't know.
You say it was all advanced?
It was very advanced because I had the thing, the controller that was like that flat thing.
Okay.
With the plus and the.
And then what did you have?
Well, then it was like a full-blown joystick-looking thing. Like it was
Okay, that's
a
not Super
two-hand
Mario World.
gripper. What was it?
I don't know.
But it was like this, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Do you remember any other details about it?
I just remember it being really...
When was this? What year was this?
Oh God, this must have been like 99 or 2000-ish.
It might have been the GameCube then, or the N64.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. Yeah, it was a little more complicated.
Yeah,
That's when it went
like,
3D.
Yes, and it was like dizzy, and I was like, okay, I can't play this. I'll watch you play though. I used to it being like flat on a screen.
Yeah.
You can watch him like hit the bricks and.
You might like the Switch, the Nintendo Switch.
I love the Switch.
Okay.
The Switch is bae. Like I love it.
Switch is bae.
Yeah, I'm now playing House Flipper on Switch, where you house flip.
House Flipper.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Rune Wolf. Thanks for the question, Pikachu on the payphone.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Pikachu on the payphone.
All right, this is from Rune Wolf.
Rune Wolf.
Which Wizard of Oz character do you feel like you would hang out with? And you can include Wicked, whatever time period.
Well, Elphaba, obviously.
Elphaba.
Yeah, I would totally hang out with her. And probably the Scarecrow. I think he's sweet.
But he doesn't have a heart?
He doesn't have a brain.
Doesn't have a brain.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Wizard of Oz in a long time.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen Wicked yet?
Mm-mm.
You saw the stage show though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my answer is Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, not the wizard.
I was gonna say what?
But Jeff Goldblum. No, I was super into the Tin Man when I was a kid. I loved the Tin Man.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a home video of me. My parents like snuck in because I was watching Wizard of Oz and I was doing the leaning dance.
And you did it, and they filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
He's basically a cool robot.
He's a cool robot. I loved Dorothy also. I wanted to be her friend.
She needed a friend.
She really did. Garland. Exactly. Wasn't she like something ridiculous, like 16 when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl.
Have you heard all the horror stories of the production of Wizard of Oz?
Not all of them. I've heard some of them.
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a documentary I can watch?
I think so.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but.
That's what I will be rabbit holing tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rune Wolf.
Rune Wolf. All right. I have a question from I'm Just Sean. Hi, Sean. What's on the top of your bucket list? Ooh. What's on the top of your bucket list?
This is going to be lame. I'm so present-minded that I don't really have a bucket list.
I know, me neither.
I just take it a day at a time.
Day at a time.
I guess, I travel a lot. We both travel a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe it'd be nice to travel more for pleasure. Not that going to cons isn't fun, but, it'd be nice to, like, it always feels like I went to London a couple years ago for a con, and I was just kind of in and out. I was like, I wish I could have, like, taken a week to, like, explore and, like, really take in London, one of the most legendary cities of all time, and I ate some good Indian food.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
You ate some good Indian food?
Oh yeah. Indian food in London. Oh my god.
It is very good there for some reason.
Yes, and the full English breakfast. Oh my god.
Okay, did you eat the black pudding thing?
The blood pudding, yeah.
Blood pudding. Did you eat that? You ate that?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, no,
it was
it's
so
not.
Good.
Is
it's just congealed blood.
That's gross. Oh my gosh.
It was delicious.
It was not. You didn't
was
like
good.
it.
I did.
You really did?
No, I will say, at the hotel we were staying at, it was all really good. But I have had it not at like a nice place, and then it's not very good. So I think it's got to be like really well done.
Oh god. I don't know that I could get over the
No, it's good because like you take a bite and then just like blood oozes
No, it
down
doesn't.
Your chin. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, and that's what the toast is for, and you dab it up.
You're lying.
No, and then you eat
I've
the toast.
had it before. That's not true.
You're catching on.
I am catching on. You're lying all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah, I don't have a bucket list. I definitely want to go to Japan though. Like that's a goal.
Okay.
I want to just like go check it out and like be there for a month. Are you hungry? Speaking of Japan, what?
Oh, well, we're sitting here talking about food. I'm like, God, this sounds so good.
Doesn't it? I heard the best food in the world is in Japan, and it doesn't matter where you go.
No, yeah, it's the what they call Michelin grade, the super highly rated restaurants. I think the highest Michelin graded restaurant is a sushi place in Japan.
Oh my gosh, that
Like
sounds so good.
you have to like be invited or something. It's something crazy to get in, and then you don't order anything. The chef just gives you
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You just eat the courses, and it's supposed to be insane.
I would love that.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Unfortunately,
You have to be
I probably
invited.
won't be able to ever.
Why?
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh, there you go.
So I'd be like, "What's in this? Is that real crab? I can't eat it." And he'd be like, "Get out of my restaurant."
Oh,
And I would understand.
we click.
Yeah, he's like,
Door
"Goodbye."
slam.
But yeah, no, I'd love to. I'd go and be like, "I'm not very hungry." And so like as they brought him out, I'd be like, "Let me get a little piece of that, please." But yeah, no, I think you're right. All the best food is
In Japan. That's what I've been told by many.
There you go. Well, thank you for that. Oh, I know. Yeah, one more. Thank you for that, Sean. From Saxar, always with the interesting questions. Would you prefer to transform into a Lego brick or a pumpkin?
What? No, this is something I've thought long and hard about.
Yes.
I would rather turn into a Lego brick because, I mean, you have a longer shelf life, I guess, because the pumpkin is eventually going to get moldy and gross.
Yeah.
You can become parts of things. You're never alone because who wants one Lego, right? So you always got a bunch of friends. And if somebody steps on you, you're like,
That's right.
You sock them. So yeah, Lego. What about you?
That's literally my exact same answer. You get to become a part of something bigger than yourself.
Yes.
You don't get moldy. You can attack people. Yeah, being a
Yeah.
Lego brick. Thank you,
Lego brick.
Saxar. Thank you, everyone, for those questions.
Thank you.
So there's our audience questions. Now, before we move back into the episode, I forgot. We kind of made this a thing.
Our little show and tell.
Our little show and tell.
Okay.
So I don't know what con this is from, but look, so this is like on glass. They like put manga panels behind him, and then they painted on this Denki. It says to Kyle Phillips from Sky Low.
Aww.
So Sky Low, if you're watching or listening, where did we meet? What con? I remember getting this. I don't remember what con it was at, but very creative and very cool.
That is really cool. I love that. I love I've seen some people do this, the characters on top of manga, different like mediums,
That's pretty cool.
I think it's so cool.
That's pretty cool. What do you got, Leah?
I have my little gift baggies that I have at cons. These are just some fun little gift packs that I started making with my friend Bridge, who's also my toga mascot.
She's your bridge.
She's my bridge. But we printed out some of our little selfies as Toga and Leah on a Polaroid paper.
Ah.
And then I packaged it with a little bracelet that I made.
You made it?
Yeah. So all of these have so this is a mental health pack. So it's got stimming. So if you're a stimmer, you can have this little thing. It has a little mental health sticker. And inside, behind these little Polaroids are some stickers that go along with whatever the theme is. So it probably has mental health stickers. This one.
I like this one the best.
Which one?
It says, the bracelet says, suck, suck.
That's because it's what Toga says. When she's,
She says, suck, suck?
Yeah, she's really crazy. She's like, suck, suck. Like when she's sucking blood out of somebody. And it's I think it's just in one episode she does it, but it's really creepy.
Her character's 27 or something, right? Definitely. Toga?
Toga?
Yeah,
No.
she's 27.
Yeah, she's an elder.
Yeah.
No.
She's definitely not 16.
Or anything like that. But that's what she means by suck, suck is blood. It's not anything weird, guys.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so you have a little suck, suck bracelet with a Toga picture, and then there's My Hero Academia stickers inside.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so I sell these for $10, or you get them free with certain
Little combos.
little purchases and
Love it.
stuff. Good
Love it.
times. Yay.
Love it. All right. So, back to the episode. So yeah, Deku saves Ochaco, gets slapped. He's okay. But the exam's over. He's like, baby. Remember, he's like crawling. And he's like, oh, there's still a chance I can get at least 1 point.
I can just do it. I get 1 point if anything else. Oh no.
And oh god. And then President Mike announces that it's over. He says, we're done.
That's it.
He gets no points.
Nothing.
He's upset. And so everyone's talking about like, so some people in the crowd are like, well, that he got no points, and look, he's all battered and bruised, and like, why did he destroy that robot? He got 0 points for that. But Iida, and there's kind of two things here. So Iida's like, why did he do that? He did that just to save that girl. And so I think Iida asexual confirmed.
Yeah.
He's like, why would you do that for a girl?
Yeah, either that or just, I don't know, hates women. Who knows?
Yeah.
Asexual. Let's call it ace.
It's like, come on, bro. It's like, you're in Deku's shoes. It's like, okay, I'm going to get no points, but maybe I'll
maybe I'll score.
Maybe I'll get this chick.
Maybe I'll get a number. Get some digits.
Guys will do anything for the digits. So it's like, all of us guys watch it like, I get it. Like,
they're like, yeah, go save that girl.
Go save that girl. Yeah, like, come on.
Uravity. Her Uravity's broken.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Uravity.
Uravity.
But this is also, I believe, no. Oh, shoot. I remember Fire Force, the Latome.
Latome?
Are you in Fire Force?
Nope.
I didn't cast you in
I should
that?
be. No. Were you the one supposed to be casting me in that?
I cast that, yeah. I'm sorry. You can't be in everything.
I can't. However, I did hear that there's a crossover between
Oh, that's right.
Soul Eater.
Because, yeah, you're in Soul Eater. That's right. I didn't cast any Soul Eater people in it.
You didn't?
No.
Intentionally? You heard it here first. Intentionally?
Sure.
Even though it's supposed to be like crossed over?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's all the same universe, so I didn't want to double cast.
But wasn't that the point, though? Is they're supposed to be the same person in the other universe or something? I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just heard that. I heard that Jade's character is like my character. Like, she's a cat. Yeah, so Blair's also a cat. See what I mean? So there's parallels. And her character has a pop. Mine doesn't. I don't know.
Well, Soul Eater is so long ago.
That's true, but they put out like this whole line of Soul Eater pops.
Oh, did they?
Yes. All of them got one but Blair.
Why didn't Blair get one?
Because the Japanese didn't want her to.
Why?
I don't know, but I wrote to Funko and I was like, what is this? And I didn't expect them to write me back. And they said, dude, I know we want it, but they had to go. It was like Japan didn't want to give them the license to do a Blair pop. So it's not Funko's fault. It's Japan.
Okay.
They didn't want to give it to them.
Interesting. So, Deku goes home and he's like all sad. It's like a week later and he's like,
so sad.
Remember, he's just like working out still.
He's working out his hands.
Yeah, he's just so used to it. He's just like, oh,
he's
my
like
life
pumping
sucks.
those things.
His mom, of course, Inko, Jessica Kavanaugh, is being real supportive, and
I know.
I also, do you notice?
But she says, I think you're cool.
Yeah, she says, I think
like
you're
that.
cool, yeah.
That's my favorite.
You know what her quirk is?
Whose?
Inko?
She doesn't have a quirk.
She has a quirk.
What quirk does she have?
So on panels, people ask, like, if you could have any quirk, which one would you have? And I have, like, a more elaborate and fun answer, but I also have a simple answer, and it would be I'd want Inko's quirk.
Which is?
Because, after a long day, right? You're running around running errands, doing work, whatever. You get home, you get in bed, you're like, oh my gosh, you finally are all snuggled up and you want to just watch some TV before you go to bed. You reach for the remote, but it's way over there.
Yeah.
Isn't that the worst?
That's the worst.
Because then you got to get out and like go get.
You're like, oh, I was comfy and this is the spot. This is where I want to watch all my true crime. Yeah.
Inko's quirk is she can float small objects toward her.
You made that up?
No.
She really can?
Yes. Look it up. Look up her quirk. So you see it briefly. So I think it's when he's like on the couch or doing something or maybe eating and he's like working out and he's like all like disassociated. She like floats like a magazine towards her.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like for those moments, or I wonder if you could like even like the light switch. Oh, I forgot to turn off the light. If you could just turn off the light,
Object attraction quirk.
Yeah.
Holy Oh.
Actually, yeah, that would work. The light switch, it's like you float it towards you, but you just kind of flip it on.
Yeah.
Or off. Yeah. That would be,
Huh.
for lazy me, after a long day, like, man, if that was my only quirk, I'd still be happy. Because it's like I never have to worry about once I get comfy in bed or on the couch, you know?
That's the one you would want.
That's the
out
one
of
I'd
all
want.
of them.
Yeah. Especially for us husbands out there.
You just.
It's so, okay.
Yes.
If someone says, like, hey, I'm getting married soon, you know, I'm a guy, I'm getting married to this girl.
Yeah.
Any advice? I would say always have spare water, spare snacks, spare blankets and pillows near you, because it's a meme, but it's true. Whenever you get in bed, you're like, oh, okay. That's when your wife is like, he just got comfortable. Will you go refill my water, please?
Aww.
So Inko's quirk would be useful there because you're like, oh, you need more water? Here you go. Boom. Don't even have to get, oh, you need a pillow? Here you go.
Just like summon it.
Yeah.
I
There
love
you go.
that.
That's for the guys out there. You feel me? Anyway.
I don't know. I feel like I end up doing that. I guess we both do.
No, just you.
Just no. Okay,
Hussein
listen.
just he's
Hussein
just
does,
the victim.
He does a lot of it. The one thing that he does ask me for a lot though, and sometimes I'm fine, but it usually is at that moment where it's like I'll get up early. So he usually does, we split the dog thing. Like I do the dog thing in the morning because it's easier for me to get up. And he does the dog thing at night.
Okay.
So I got up with the dogs, let the dogs out, did the thing. I'm still tired, so I'm going back to bed. And he's like, can you make me some tea? And you don't want to say no. Like, what? Of course I want to make you some tea, but okay. But it's like clockwork, never fails. Like, and I'll even try to be like really quiet to not wake him up, but it's like
He can sense it.
He senses that I'm awake, and so therefore he wants tea.
Why don't you just make him tea?
I should. I keep thinking that. I'm like, I'm just going to start doing it. And
Yeah.
then the
Just
ADHD
bring
is
it up
like,
with you.
like, no, just let the dogs out and get back in bed.
Oh yeah, no, I
But
feel
yeah.
you. Karen and I have the opposite arrangement with our kids, because I don't get up early. Well, or I do, but I'm the ultra groggy. I don't just get up.
Yeah.
She just pops up and gets going.
Same.
So I do the baths and teeth brushing and put them down.
You have to hatch and like have a full-blown birth when you wake up, basically.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
it's like you're coming into the world again
I am.
today. Whereas we just wake up.
Yeah. That's amazing. Okay, and then just he keeps working out. So I guess because once you're in that habit, worst case scenario, spoiler alert, he gets into UA. But even if he didn't, like he's got this like new ripped body,
Yeah.
right? So it's like worst case scenario, he's like, well, I didn't get in, but
But look how buff I am.
look how buff I am. I'm gonna keep working out, keep this all toned and nice,
Yeah.
and he could just kind of become Batman.
Yeah, why doesn't he? Like
He'd be poor Batman. Or not rich Batman. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's poor, but he could, get a suit. He could learn to fight.
Yeah.
He could still be a hero. So maybe that's the true answer.
Yeah, he could be a little Batman.
That's the true answer to All Might's or Deku's question is, do you have to have a quirk to be a hero? And All Might says yes. And his mom basically says yes. And the doctor says yes. But we forget that there's a hero out there named Batman who doesn't have a superpower.
No.
So Deku could become a hero now that he's super ripped. He just has to learn how to fight, and he's got to have some equipment. But he could be a cool vigilante
He
hero.
could. Why not? Especially since he gets quirk triggered, I guess, when he wants to help people.
And
Like the finger
he knows so much about all the heroes. Like he could apply that same tenacity to studying the villains. When a villain pops up, he's like, okay, what is their quirk? Like, and so he would figure out a way to take him out, even though he doesn't have a quirk himself. So I feel like there's an alternate universe there where Deku does not get one for all. One for all.
Ew. Oh my god, that was
And
weird.
That's all right. And he becomes like Batman. I think that would be the way to go.
I like that. I kind of like that. Here's the thing. So anime does this to me a lot. They'll show you like little clips of like, hey, I'm buff Deku, right? Like here's my ripped arm bursting out of this uniform. And then we go back and he's still tiny. You know what I mean? Like he looks tiny, but they showed us he's buff.
I think that's just the animation.
Right, and I have an issue with it.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent.
Yeah.
Let's do something about it.
I think because to draw buff Deku all the time, it would just, they're like, you know he is, but here's what he looks like.
Yeah, right. But you could just like draw him bigger. Like you don't have to draw his muscles every time. You could just make him his stature a little bit bigger. I don't know. Who knows? It's not important. Anyway, go ahead.
Bigger Deku.
Big Deku.
Big Deku.
That sounds like...
That's why Toga likes him.
She likes Big Deku. We've got Deku.
Deku, oh God.
Oh.
All right, so then he's like, well, all sad. And then his mom is like, you got mail. It's from UA. Mm-hmm. Opens it up. Little hologram thing pops out. Which is like, what year does this take place, by the way? Do we know that?
No. Are we supposed to like think it's like present day?
No, I mean, it's got to be in the future, right? This hologram pops out?
I mean, not if they're in a different universe than we are in. You know what I mean? Like, are they in a different world?
No,
or are they in this world? Okay, because they keep saying Texas and Detroit.
Yeah.
It's got to be in the future then, because we don't have the hologram.
We don't have the hologram. We kind of do, but not that easily
not
accessible
like
that a school could just send out, 40, however many people get in, you know?
Yeah.
And so, the hologram pops up. It's All Might. Hey, turns out he was in the city because he's going to start working at UA, which is cool. And then he end up finding Deku. But he is there to tell Deku that he is in. Now, of course, it takes like 10 minutes of the episode for him to just say that. But
right. Also, didn't the notice come in the mail?
Yeah.
They came in the mail. Like, they went to the post office, stamped it, put it in the mail, but then a hologram pops out.
Yeah.
Does email exist? In this world. I'm
That's
just curious. Like, why did we snail mail to give ourselves a hologram? Like a very advanced, technical.
Well, and we say hologram, but it's more of a projector is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is...
You could just watch the video.
Or Zoom call. Like, Zoom call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's inconsistent. It's fine.
That's a good point. Yeah.
You know, your gravity's stuck under rubble. I don't know.
Interesting.
There are little holes here that we
fine.
haven't. It's okay.
It's okay. We
I
can
know.
ignore
It's
'em.
called the suspension of disbelief.
Yeah. You just step over the holes and keep going.
And we just enjoy the story. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's right.
We're not on trial here. What's wrong with us? We're just enjoying a show.
I did like, so All Might at first is just like seems like he's talking to just Deku, or he is just talking to just Deku, but he's talking for a minute and then that hand pops up and is like, hurry up, remember?
Oh, yeah, who's that?
And he's like, I have to do how many of these? I thought that was funny.
That was cute.
I felt that a little bit.
Yeah, and these little...
Yeah.
The producers on site.
The producers like, come on, hurry, we got more of this.
I want to know who that hand was and if they ever come back.
It wasn't the principal. So
no, it's got to be the producer of It's Colleen Klinkenberg.
That's Colleen. She's in there. She's like, come on, Sabbath.
She's like, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hurry up. Okay, so something happens, and it's probably happened already in the show, but I just noticed it with this one. It's one of my favorite anime tropes, and it's just this weird thing that happens in anime where if we're in anime and we're talking, and I would say something, and then you have a reaction to that, but you want to think it. So I'm like, oh man, yeah, and then this crazy thing happened, and then you go, oh my God, he's talking about that crazy thing. Oh, I forgot that I was there. Should I tell him about this? And as you're having this mental line, I'm just going. Waiting for you to finish your thought.
Yeah.
And so I think it'd be so funny to have anime where they comment about that. They're like, are you going to answer me?
That's true.
And so in this scene, All Might, he's like, I don't even remember what he says. He's like, but there's something more than villain points. And then Deku's like, wait a minute. So the whole time, and so All Might just pause. It's like, it's not like Deku pauses the video. Yeah, he's just like, I bet you're going to have a mental thought here. Let me pause for a minute for you to have this mental thought.
Yes. Let me know when you're done thinking.
It's one of my favorite things in anime
The mental.
Like where they politely wait. They're like, I bet he's thinking about something right now.
And I'll wait for it.
Let me wait for him. And they're just like if it's a fight too, they're like, I killed your brother. And then they're like, what? Is that what my mom was telling me all those years ago? And he's like,
and they're just standing there like, yeah.
I gave him this information. I'm going to give him a minute.
Oh my gosh. I would get so annoyed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are you doing? Are you thinking?
Sometimes they'll like, as they have a mental line, they will still talk. I'm like, no, stop. Like
that's true.
That's the whole joke is that you are silent and wait for them to finish your mental line.
That is funny.
I think that's great. It's one of my favorite things in anime.
I love that and the breathing blinks.
What?
Or the sound. Wait. The sound. Wait. Hello. Hello. The blinking that has sound.
Oh, where you're like.
Yeah. If you look this way.
Yeah.
Look this way.
Oh
look
yeah.
up. Oh.
I feel like though that's a dub specific trope though, because it's not always in the Japanese. So what we're talking about is like, okay, so in anime, so in real life, I gotta go pick up this remote, right? So I go. Well, in anime, you go.
You pick it up and with a grunt.
Yeah, for some reason, like if your mouth is open, you make a sound, and so like if someone says a character says something and it goes to another character and they're just
staring,
but they blink. It's like, well, we can't just have this shot be silent. So let's put in a little breath here, and we'll time it out with their blink. So it looks like they're like, instead of just going, they go like, kind of. It almost gives it some animation if you put a noise there. But yeah, the anime or the noisy blinks. Yeah, it's weird. You make a lot of noise in anime. It's to the point where I don't do it so much anymore. But it used to be when you get so used to it, you would make noises as you did things. You're like, why did I just make that noise? Oh yeah, you'll just. All right, here we go.
I'm just grunting about it. Like, why are you grunting? I don't know. I moved.
Well, now I just
Step back.
Now I just make noises because I'm old.
Oh right.
Yeah, especially when I stand up.
Me too. Or I sit down.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand up without making any noise. You ready?
Okay, do it.
I did it.
You did. That's very good.
That's nice. But I had to think about it.
Yeah, you had to be conscious.
Normally, I'm like, ah! And I just scream.
You're just like.
My knees. Oh yeah. Okay, so All Might's like, yeah, you didn't get any villain points, but hey, he's like, check out this video. And for some reason, like I guess Ochaco comes into the principal's office. And I guess All Might's like just videos her for some reason. And very sweet.
Yeah. Why were they videoing her?
I don't know.
Why do we have that video?
Because it's
like,
like,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's not like a security camera. You know, that'd be one thing if they're like, look, check out this security cam footage of her coming in. It's like right here.
Yeah.
So someone was definitely just like, oh, Chaco's coming in?
And she never even like questioned it.
Yeah. No.
You know, she wasn't like, are you filming this? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like none of that happened.
I like to think that All Might's just sitting there with his phone, just filming. For no
Just
reason.
Non-stop. He's just a constant documentarian.
Yeah.
Like everything. Here's my life today.
It's definitely not a security cam because that's a weird angle for a security camera.
It wasn't. It was definitely like a stalker cam, which is weird.
Cam. Unless maybe it's one of the teacher's quirks. It's like body cam quirk.
Like everything. Oh yeah, like their entire body cam quirk. So like the body is constantly filming everything, and then you can just go back and look. Maybe.
We need this answer.
I would like that. I think I want that.
That would be cool.
Anyway. So he shows it. He's like, here, look at my super secret spy cam.
Yeah, look at my spy cam. It was in his tie, the little camera.
Yeah, there you go.
And she comes in and she's like, hey, like, you got to give Deku, give him my points. Like,
give him my points.
He shouldn't have no points.
Which, okay, is kind of noble because she failed to use her own quirk and he had to save her. So, there you go.
She doesn't, because she freezes.
She freezes.
She froze up. He didn't. He just moved.
He did. He's a fight.
And so this is when we learn, in addition, which is honestly a little unfair, I guess, but I get the point. Like, they want to see who would just be noble on their own. So in addition to getting points for defeating the robots, you get points for other things.
Other stuff.
Rescuing people, whatever. So yeah, Deku got a bunch of points for rescuing Ochaco, which is great. So he got in.
Which is awesome. I never knew. That was a newsflash for me. That's how Deku gets in, is saving Ochaco.
Very sweet.
That is very sweet.
I teared up a little bit watching, because for 4 episodes now, it's all about getting him into UA, and then he didn't, and then All Might's just like pumping him up. He's like, you showed more than anyone else the true meaning behind being a hero, and he got in.
And he got in.
He got in. And what does he say?
Which part?
He says the name of the show.
Oh, he's like, my hero.
No.
Academia. No, you're Hero Academia. He says something, welcome to the Hero Academia or something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Hero Academia. Or you're now in the Hero Academia.
Yeah.
He says, you're my hero.
You're my hero. Academia. Nuts.
We're going to take this quiz. So they took an exam in the show. And so me and Leah,
We're going to get a quirk.
we're going to take an exam as well to figure out what quirk we would have. So we have this link. I hope it's still like a usable link.
It just says, which type do you think is the best?
Hang on.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
I see. Okay.
Hang on. So we'll say it out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Do
you
we,
want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Okay. Hang on. What's your unique My Hero? Okay. First, so we're gonna have the same questions, but hopefully we have different results.
Okay.
Which quirk type do you think is the best? Emitter, allow the user to create and control certain things or change things around them. Transformer, allows the user to temporarily change their body in various ways. Mutant, cause the user to have a permanent abnormality. Oh gosh. I guess emitter. Ooh, transformer would be cool. I'm gonna say emitter.
Create and control. Okay, yeah.
Well then, yeah, you do it at the same time. So now you do question 1.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Allows your temporary change of body. I mean, that's Toga's. Mutant. User to have a permanent abnormality. Permanent, that is certain. No. So, I would say emitter, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
What's your biggest goal as a pro hero? To gain money and fame through helping others, to keep as many people safe as possible, to be a stable beacon of hope for others, to always get stronger and become number 1, to make others laugh and smile.
Oh, what's your goal?
I know what mine is.
I know what mine is.
Okay.
Are you gonna say yours?
Yeah, I'm doing to gain money and fame.
I'm doing to help as many people stay safe as possible.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What kind of pro hero work would you want to specialize in? Search and rescue operations, spy work and intelligence, or direct combat and villain takedown?
Ooh, I already know.
All right, mine. Direct. Well, I wouldn't want to be in like the super thick of it. So I feel like search and rescue. I'm gonna go with search and rescue.
That is the thick of it. I'm doing spy work and intelligence.
Okay, all right.
Because then you get like all the that's like putting together a puzzle.
Okay, all right.
I like that, yeah.
Which pro hero would you want to do your internship with? All Might,
Oh.
Endeavor, Hawks, Facum, Ryukyu, Gran Torino, Edge Shot, or Midnight? I have my
Ooh.
answer.
You're gonna pick Midnight.
How'd you know?
Because okay. Oh, I didn't know. Some of these people I didn't realize were pro heroes, like Fat Gum and Ryukyu.
Ryukyu, that's Caitlin Barr, I believe.
Yeah. Hawks is a pro hero?
Mm-hmm. He's like the number 3 hero or something.
Yeah, I thought he was a hero. Isn't pro heroes, those are like the teachers.
No,
Right?
some teachers are pro heroes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna pick freaking All Might, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which of these existing quirks do you want the most? Best Genist's Fiber Master, Shinso's Brainwashing,
Ooh.
Yaoyorozu's Creation, Honanuki's Softening.
Softening.
Oh, that would help if you were constipated.
Manifest?
Amajiki's Manifest. I don't know what that is.
Todoroki.
Half Cold, Half Hot. Mirko's Rabbit. Or Night Eye's Foresight.
Ooh. These are cool.
I'm torn.
What's rabbit? Like you just turn into a rabbit?
I think no. She like kicks and runs real fast, and jumps
Oh.
real high.
Okay, no. I don't want to do that. Softening.
Yeah, if you got like, if you're constipated, you can soften
That's
your poop.
not what it means. It means like you can melt stuff, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, and then this girl, why has this girl got her pants down in this picture?
Momo?
Yes.
So I think with Momo, like, she can turn her fat into stuff, so she, like, eats a lot, I think. That might be fat gum. No. She does something.
Really?
She has to use, like, her cells.
Oh, wow.
So, like, she can get to a point where she's like, I don't have it. I can't make anymore, or I'll die. Or something like that. I might not be doing her quirk right, but it's something like that.
That's weird. Okay, and then brainwashing.
Yeah, he can, like, if he...
Like, he can control minds?
I don't know.
Okay. So, manifest. You can make shit... Okay, I'm going to go manifest.
All right, I'm going Todoroki's.
Hot and cold?
Yeah.
All right.
Boom. If you couldn't get into UA's hero class, what would you do?
Oh.
Join the support class happily? Join the management or general education class? Join the general education class in hopes of moving up to the hero class? Go to another hero school instead? Refuse to accept the rules and demand a retrial?
Oh my gosh. If you couldn't get into the hero class, join the support class. Huh. Management or general education.
All right, I got mine.
Join general education in hopes of moving up to hero. Go to another hero school instead. Refuse to accept. Okay. If you couldn't get it. I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Join the general education class in hopes of moving up.
That's what I was gonna say.
You could do it.
All right.
Answer.
Sweet.
If you became a villain, what would your motive most likely be? Want revenge on those who hurt me? Believe the current system of pro heroes is flawed? Was tricked by the other villains into believing I was doing the right thing? Other villains were the only ones who would treat me with respect. I was blackmailed into villainy to keep a loved one safe. I want to prove I'm the best. Crave more money and power and influence. Life is meaningless anyway, so I should just screw around and have fun.
Oh my gosh.
I have my answer.
Okay, hold on. Other villains will run. I'm going to say because I want revenge on those who hurt me. What's yours?
Believe the current system is flawed. I'm a punk rocker. I'd be like, no, it's not. See, I want to become full-fledged villain because Stain, he's like a anti-hero, right? He's not necessarily like a bad guy.
I don't know. He does what I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's gone, right? Like he's like a mystery.
I don't know. I barely know who that character is. If you were interrogating a captured villain to get important information, like the location of hostages, how quickly would you resort to violence?
Ooh.
As soon as they refuse to cooperate? Never, even if peaceful negotiations fail. I'd wait as long as I could. I'd do it once all other options are exhausted. I wouldn't intend to hurt them, but I would eventually get so frustrated that I accidentally do. I could never hurt someone defenseless, even if I wanted to, and I would just start off with violence.
I choose violence. Shoot.
I have my answer.
Okay, go. What's yours?
Never, even if peaceful negotiations fail.
That's what I would say too.
Because you can catch more flies with honey than
That's
vinegar.
true.
And it's proven. It's proven. If you treat people with respect, no matter the differences, them seeing that you treat them with respect brings them over to your side. So this all came to light with oh my gosh, what's the name of the terrorist organization? Al Qaeda.
Hamas?
No, Al Qaeda. The Al Qaeda hostage. Whenever we would take them hostage, there's that famous photo of the guy with the hood on being electrocuted. We got no information from them, but we did get information. Was like, hey, sit down, have a cup of coffee. Like, we can get you like an acre of land out in Missouri if you help us out. And they're like, oh, you're not as bad as these guys are saying you are. I'll take that acre of land in Missouri. Here's all the information. So, yeah.
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 I believe that.
No reason to be violent with other people.
No, and like interrogations in general, like that's their start off goal is just to be like, hey, I'm your friend. You can trust me.
Yeah. Let's be chill. Which of the Class 1A students would you be closest with? Oh, he's not on here.
Oh, Danky?
Yeah. Shoto Todoroki, Eijiro Kirishima, Bakugo Katsuki, Ochaco Uraka, Suyu Asui, Midoriya, Crybaby, Mina Ashido, and Fumikage Tokoyami. I have my answer.
Oh, who's yours? I mean, who
You're
do you...
so perturbed.
I am. Well, I'm looking at these people. Like, I would not want to hang out with Bakugo.
No.
Who would you be closest with? Okay, I know mine.
What's yours?
Uraka.
Mine is Mina Ashido. She's
the
like
pink girl.
Yeah, she's basically like pink. She's girl Denki.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's just like chill, likes to dance, have fun, and like hang out. Yeah.
Do we get to see her dance? That's cute.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Which quality do you think is most important for a hero? Raw power level, intelligence, adaptability, charisma, endurance, lack of pride, courage, sense of humanities.
Manatees.
I have my answer.
Most important for a hero. Okay. Raw power, no. Intelligence, yes. Adaptability, yes. Charisma, yes. Endurance, yes. Lack of pride, meh. Courage, yes. Okay. So out of those, no. I'm going to say, so hard.
That's what she said.
Intelligence.
I'm going to say adaptability.
I was almost going to say that. Why did you say adaptability?
Because as if you go in, you're like, this is the plan, this is my quirk, here we go. And then if everything goes awry, you're like, I don't know what to do now. So I feel like no matter the situation, no matter how smart you are, how courageous you are, if you can't learn to adapt to your situation, you're screwed.
See, if you have intelligence, then you know you have to adapt. So I feel like that kind of goes with it.
I feel like they're synonymous almost.
Yeah, probably.
Which of these pro hero names sounds the best to you?
Ew.
Your Majesty, a Magimime, Trickstar, Maroony, Tempostat, Sentinel, Crystalline, or Astromal? Astromal? I don't know.
Astromal? Astromal.
I don't like any of these.
You don't?
No.
I like Crystalline. You don't like Trickstar?
Trickstar?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I got one.
What is it?
I guess Sentinel, because it's like, I am the Sentinel of the night.
Okay.
I stand guard.
I just like Crystalline because that sounds cool.
All right. 2 left. If you and your friends got surprise attacked by a villain and your friends told you to run for help while they fight, what would you do? Go get help knowing it's the smartest thing to do. Refuse and fight alongside them because you want to protect your friends. Refuse and fight alongside them because you're offended that they told you specifically to run. Refuse and fight alongside them because you're more confident in your own fighting abilities.
Oh my gosh.
I know what I'd pick.
Hold on. Okay. I gotta do this again. If they told you to run for help while they fight, okay. Go get help, knowing it's the smartest thing to do. Yes. I would go get help, knowing that's the smartest thing to do.
Because if someone else is calling the shots, that means I'm not the quarterback, and you always listen to the quarterback. I'm not going to be some dumb who's like, no.
I won't do it. I will stay. Okay.
Finally, how would you most like to spend a day off from being a pro hero?
Oh, my.
Going to watch a movie or live theater, going to an amusement park, relaxing at a spa, relaxing at home, playing video games. True heroes never rest.
No, not
I
that.
got mine.
Wow. A day off. You know what? I got mine too.
What's yours?
I'm just going to relax at home.
I'm going to relax at a spa.
Are you?
Only because realistically, like now, like it'd be playing video games. But if I was a rich pro hero, and I'd go to the spa. Or go to the spa at my house.
Oh, there you go.
chilling. I'm a hot tub guy. I love the jacuzzi.
You love a jacuzzi.
I love the jacuzzi.
So does Moof. He loves a jacuzzi.
Yeah, so I'm a spa. Okay, calculating.
All right.
All right, you want to say yours first?
What does this even mean? Yeah.
All right, what's yours?
Camera.
Okay.
What the hell?
What does it say?
You have the ability to see through any cameras within half a mile. That's cool.
Okay.
When you use your quirk in your mind, it looks like a security guard's surveillance monitor.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's neat.
And especially because everyone has a camera in their phone. So it's just like a lot of people's pockets.
Yeah, yes, exactly. When you activate the quirk for the first time in a while, this inner screen will display the footage of the 12 closest cameras.
Okay.
But you can flip through to find a specific camera, or if you know the location of the camera you're looking for, you can choose to see that one directly.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Okay. Is there a downside?
I don't know. You can change your screen view into any number of split screens, with a max being 12, and you can assign any of the squares to be any specific camera. Oh, that's kind of neat. Any cameras that are turned off in your radius will automatically be turned on when your quirk is activated. Oh, so I can turn people's cameras on. Unless the camera is broken. If you attend UA's hero class, the support class could make you a special hologram projector that projects the footage in your mind.
Oh, so you can show everyone what you're seeing.
Yeah, so that others could see it too. They could also make tiny part camera, part tracker devices to stick on villains or allies so that you can see their POV.
Dang, okay. That's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I like it. What's yours?
Royal Charm.
Oh my god.
When you activate your quirk, anyone you touch will immediately see you as their precious king or queen and try to protect you to the best of their ability.
That's cool.
You may also use your special scepter
To what?
to touch people with the same effect. Depending on how much power and energy you expend, you may charm multiple people at once, but 5 is the typical max. You may also command charmed people to do small tasks if you convince them it's necessary for your survival. For example, stand there wouldn't work, but stay posted there. That's where the enemies will be. Would, even if it's a lie. The charm will break if you lose focus or if they see someone even more precious to them, their child, romantic partner, best friend, get hurt. I think yours is better.
Obviously. I have a surveillance camera. Oh my god, that's dope. So I have a surveillance camera and you are worshipped by everyone.
Yeah. But I could sneak into the... So you could use your camera and be like, hey, can you go look in that camera? Is there anyone in the villainous hideout right now? And you're like, it's just a couple of them. And I could go in and touch them. And then the villains are like, oh, we have to protect this guy. And then I'm like, well, come on out. I'm like,
Come
follow
and protect me.
Yeah.
Follow
and then
me
I'm
over
like,
here.
all right, arrest him.
There you go. Okay.
Yours is cool. Yours is cool.
Yours is cool too.
Mine has some applications.
You'd have to work with it a little, but I feel like it has its place. And you could walk into like any like palace or country or something, and then you could just get whatever you want because they're like, oh wow, you're the president, or oh wow, you're our king.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could change government.
Okay, now you're talking.
Yeah,
Now
see,
you're talking. Oh my God.
you'd be like, 14th Amendment, Trump's out, boom.
I could be like, yeah, I could get all the important people, like, let me touch them, and I'm like, you need to protect me. Okay, for the good of the land, for the good of me,
Yeah,
you need to change this law. And they'd be like, got it.
yeah, I love it.
Okay. So I'm leading the revolution, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm watching it.
And you're watching. Well, no, you're
I'm
instrumental.
sending out troops.
Yeah, you're like, okay, you got to go here. Like, so I'm on the earpiece, and you're like, okay, you got to go through here, go down this hall. And I'm like, the president's in there, and I'm like, Mr. President.
Yeah, and I like turn off the camera. Like I can move the cameras and stuff. And be like, here, look at this, and I can project it to you.
Wait, can you turn off the camera?
Yeah.
So like, it's the second I walk in the room, you got to turn the camera off.
I could if I wanted to, but why would I?
So there's no evidence of me coercing him.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, interesting.
Look at that camera. My quirk is camera. I wish it just had a better name, like surveillance.
Yeah, Royal Charm is a cool quirk name.
That is cool.
we're discovering some cool applications. Camera, way cool applications. Lame quirk name.
Lame quirk name.
Your quirk is camera.
No. I'm going to change it. It's surveillance. That sounds better, right?
Surveillance. Well, yeah. Surveillance. Surveil.
Surveil. Ants.
Surveil ants.
I surveil the ants.
Let's finish the episode. I forgot to mention so he's looking at All Might, or looking at the message, and All Might's like, here, watch this footage. And remember what she says about Deku? She's like, you know that boy? How does she describe him?
Oh, it was funny. I don't remember what it was. It was like...
It was funny, and he doesn't even comment on it upon hearing her say it.
No, it's like the quirkless one, or no, like some kind of wiener. What is it?
Yeah, she says he has messy hair.
Messy hair and freckles.
And she says he's ugly.
She says he's ugly?
No, she doesn't say he's ugly.
No, she doesn't.
But she says he has a plain face.
A plain face and messy hair.
Yeah. And he's
he
like,
was
that's
like,
me!
oh, I should have washed my hair, or something like that.
No, he just says it's me.
Oh.
He's like, it's me. I'm the plain-faced one.
I'm the plain... That's my... She's talking about me. And my messy hair and plain face.
But then, he gets in. Big, huge deal. And I feel like now that's like kind of the first little chunk of my hero is... He wants to be a hero. He can't be one. Oh, wait, he can. Gets a quirk, has to learn how to use it. Takes the test. Because of how awesome he is, he passes it in an alternate way.
Right.
And he gets in. He's in the Hero Academia. Boom. So next episode is kind of the start of the next chapter. Yes. Speaking of this, so this is the first episode. Instead of just the next time on, where they're like just VO over some shots, we get a little bonus scene first.
Oh, yeah.
It's Inko's pacing outside his door, and he comes out and he just smiles. And she's like, oh, my baby. Oh. And then we have the next time on. So finally, next episode, we get to meet the rest of 1A. So we've met Aoyama already, Bakugo, Iida, Ochaco.
Yes.
That's it, I believe.
Did we
from 1A? Who the people who eventually become 1A?
Okay, and we don't see Todo yet.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we've met Todoroki. But we will. The next time on, we will meet Froppy.
Yay!
We will meet Danky finally.
Finally.
And Aizawa. We get Eraserhead finally. So the cast of characters we've come to know and love, we've only met a few of them so far. We get to basically meet the rest of them next episode.
Excited.
Yes, very excited for that.
Woohoo!
But yeah, so there's up 4. Before we wipe this, we have to quiz each other.
Me too. Who is the homeroom teacher for Class 1A?
We don't know that yet. That's an episode.
We do.
That's in episode 5.
Why do I have this?
I mean, I have that answer if you want.
It's start line. I wrote start line. Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe they say it.
They do say it.
I'll answer it.
Okay.
It's Aizawa.
It is Aizawa. Congratulations.
1 point.
Woo.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
What is displayed on screen to demonstrate that Deku's body is barely holding his quirk? They do it a couple times, actually.
On the screen, Deku's body.
Like when he's talking about, he's like, your body can barely hold your quirk.
Yeah.
And they show something. Like it's about to...
It's like his body. It's like a graph of his body. It's about to hold...
No, it's something metaphorical. They show it a few times.
I'm thinking about it. No. What is it? Is it a rat? I I don't know. I have like a skeleton in my in my brain.
A rat?
Like a little rat skeleton that's like.
No. No, not a rat. A glass of water.
I don't remember that at all.
You remember that?
No.
Remember because they show the glass of water and it like cracks and it's like the water's filled up to the brim. It's about to spill over.
Oh God, I don't think I even guess. I think I thought that was just like art and it didn't click. But okay, fine.
A rat.
Okay, so I had this visual of like a skeleton in my mind, and it's like you were seeing power leave the skeleton, but I was like, why am I thinking of a skeleton if it's not a body? Maybe it's one of those little rat skeletons.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
I don't know.
That's
I'm
amazing.
sorry.
It's fine. All right, what's your medium one?
What? All right. What color is the robot that Izuku attacks?
What color?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a grayish green.
I'll give it to you. It's green.
Green? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's not like green like Deku's hair.
Right. No, it's like a
It's like a, what do they call it?
forest green, if you will.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
2-0. And
I know, it sucks.
are you? I don't know if you're gonna get this one then. If
I
you couldn't get the
probably
glass
won't.
of water, how long does All Might say one for all will kick in
How long?
until it kicks in?
After he digests the hair.
Yeah, he says it'll kick in. Remember, he looks at the clock. He says it'll kick in in
48 hours. 24 hours. 72 hours. No. After he digests the hair in a week.
Well, think about it. Think
In
about
a
it.
week.
No. Think about it. Think about it. So he digests the hair. They look at the clock, and then he goes to take the test.
The next day.
No, it's that day.
The same day.
Mhm.
So it's within like 3 hours. Yeah?
Yes.
3 hours?
Yes.
Yes, I got it.
Let's
I
say,
got one.
Let's say a half a point. Let's say
Okay.
a half a point.
Okay.
Because you first said 48 hours. He says 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, 2 to 3 hours.
All right, give me your hard one.
Oh my God, was that your hard one?
That was my medium one.
That was?
You're not gonna get my hard
Okay.
one.
Who saves Midoriya from the robot that attacks him?
As he's plummeting to the earth,
Yes.
Ochaco, she slaps him in the face. and saves him.
No.
What?
Mm-mm. When the study begins, when the exam begins, when everybody rushes inside to take the test, Izuku is left behind,
Yeah.
and a robot worth 1 point attacks him.
Oh gosh.
Who saves him?
Iida.
No.
Who is it?
It's Joel McDonald.
Joel saves him?
Yes, Yuga Ayama.
I don't remember that.
He uses his... Yes, you remember? Because he shoots back and he's got like his
Oh
belly
yeah.
button juice.
Yeah, and he's like, 1 point for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, I did one.
Okay, that was a good one. Okay, yeah, that was good.
So I got 1.5.
Yeah. Well, no, you only
have
have
one
a half because
half.
you have one more.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How many villain points does Ochaco get?
0. Oh. 0. No, 60. And then she gives them to Deku. She has...
No, she doesn't give any to Deku. Because remember, they're like, he got enough on his own. He got 0 villain and 60 rescue. She got some amount of villain and some amount of rescue.
Okay, so she got 35 villain points. Yes. No? What did she get?
She got 28.
That's what I said, 28.
Okay, I'll give you a bonus one, though.
Okay.
Because this is a more fun one anyway. What is holding Recovery Girl's hair bun together?
Oh, it's like a clam.
A clam?
Like an oyster or something.
No.
Like there's a shell.
No.
No, what is it?
It's a syringe.
I don't know why I'm seeing an oyster. A syringe?
That's in episode 5.
Oh, see, you tricked me.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not episode 5. No. The clam is in episode 5.
Oh.
No, she, she has a little, and it's a syringe.
And a syringe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you next time.
Dominated.
Okay, but that's just because we had to watch 2 in a row. So this next
Lesson
one.
learned.
Lesson learned.
Don't watch 2 in a row.
Don't watch 2 in a row. I'm gonna get this next one.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Big Brother style.
Big Brother style. All right, everyone. That is episode 4. Spark and Chaos. A Journey of Thought with Kyle and Leah. So where can people go
To find me?
see you in February? Because you're on Instagram.
I am on Instagram.
That's your main one. But any shows you can announce?
There is something I'm doing February, but I will tell you for sure. I'm doing Fan Expo Cleveland in March.
Oh, that got announced?
It will have at this point.
I assume. I'm gonna assume the same. Some of these cons.
Are you in it?
No.
You're not going to that one.
Some of these cons they wait till a long time to announce. So I'm going to Fan Expo New Orleans. So by the time this is out, I've already been and come back to New Orleans. It was a blast.
Yes.
But that's January 10th, 11th, and 12th. They just announced me yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's like, what the heck? All right. So you said Fan Expo Cleveland. When is that? In March?
It is in March.
Ohioans.
Come see me, Ohio.
Come say hi to Leah.
But in New Orleans, my bestie boo is actually going to be competing in the cosplay contest
That's cool.
in New Orleans. So and it's a big deal because I think she won medium or something. I don't know. There's levels, and she's at medium right now. So she's going for the top master level. For this one.
And this is her. This is her, right?
That's her.
There you go.
That's
Go support.
Her cosplay name is Miss Ooh La La.
Miss Ooh La La, your bridge.
But she's my bridge.
She's my bridge.
Yeah.
And
we'll both be in Cleveland. You can come get
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Any others?
Yes, but none that I know of right now.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna assume that these have all been announced by the time this is out.
I'm assuming that too. So.
Next weekend. So it's the first 2 days of February. Little Rock Anime Fest.
Oh,
Never
nice.
done a show. Well, I have technically, but it's been a long time since I've been to Arkansas.
Oh. When is that? In February?
It's not the same one you're going to.
Okay.
You're already announced for this one. Northwest Arkansas something?
I am doing Northwest Arkansas, and that's at the same time as your New Orleans one.
Ah, gotcha. So you've already been and come back. How was it?
It was great.
Nice.
Yeah. How was New Orleans?
New Orleans was great. And then a couple weeks later, February, Valentine's Day weekend, I'm going to be in Miami, Florida.
Whoa.
Animate Miami. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to be in Vancouver, Canada.
Dang.
February 21st through the 23rd. Come say hi. Especially
say
you
hello.
Canucks.
Canucks.
Yeah. It's Canadian.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Getting some, I don't know, I assume they have Tim Hortons out in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There you go. But all right, yeah, come say hi. But yeah, otherwise, come check us out. This, if you're, depending on how you're watching or listening to this, it's on all sorts of podcast platforms, but you can actually see it on YouTube, youtube.com/@KylePhillipsFun. If you want to see this early and with some behind-the-scenes stuff, maybe even some bloopers. We had a lot of bloopers this episode.
Oh, yeah, so many. It's going to be full-blown.
And if you want to watch the video where we actually watch the episode and comment on it live, that's Patreon, patreon.com/KPFProductions. But yeah, go give us follows on Instagram. I'm Kyle Phillips Fun everywhere, and you are
Leah Clark VA everywhere.
Everywhere. Especially Blue Sky. Come to the skies with us. With me. You're not on Blue Sky.
I'm not on there yet, but
It's just good Twitter, basically.
Good Twitter. There's good Twitter and bad Twitter. And there's X.
Next.
X. Yeah.
All right, thanks y'all. Peace.